In 1909, Debussy was appointed to the board of directors of the Paris Conservatory, one of the most prestigious and famous music schools in the world. Debussy's relationship with the conservatory had been very fraught over the years. He had attended there as a student, a rather unhappy student. Debussy was confident that he knew more than most of the professors, something that is not surprising for a lot of us who work in academia. Many times our students think they know more than we do, and sometimes maybe they do. But Debussy was very glad to leave the conservatory as a student, but he was delighted to be brought back into the fold as a world-famous composer. One of the jobs of a board member, Debussy found out very quickly, was to compose works that would be required of the students in their annual examinations. And so later in 1909, Debussy was requested to compose two pieces for clarinet. A short one-page piece which the students would be required to sight read, and a longer, more extended piece called a rhapsody. And Debussy sat on the jury in 1910 when the work was performed by every one of the clarinet students at the conservatory. Debussy was very, very pleased with what he heard. 6 months later, he made a version of the Rhapsody for clarinet and orchestra, which is how the work is usually heard, but today we're going to perform it in its original clarinet and piano version. Rhapsody as a title implies something that is very free form, something that doesn't have a set structure, but Debussy at this time had evolved a way of organizing music that was very, very economical. You'll hear very few motives and melodies, but Debussy brings them back over and over again, developing them in ways that are very satisfying. The work is notoriously difficult for clarinet, which is not surprising, considered that it was written as an exam piece. It's supposed to be hard. But not so much in a flashy, brilliant way, although there's plenty of that, but in the way that the clarinet is required to sing very, very long lines. Severe test of the breath control for any clarinetist. The work lasts around 8 or 9 minutes.